pull it away from his backside and out.
Right then, now BBC Three, I remember introducing this at the time, way back in the 1900s. A classic in the making it is. This is Series 1, Episode 1 of The Mighty Mighty Boosh.
I drink loads of it. I'm trying to get a beer cup, but still can't anyway, so I love it. It's great. It's good for me.
Strong language and disturbing scenes next night here on 3 as we catch up with the tubsters in the jungles of Borneo. Will they survive? Well, they will if fat teams can hunt.
I didn't like it. I broke out in boils.
Strong language and rapid flashing images now on BBC Three. As the list is already growing for this year, let's take a look at the list for last year. It's the most annoying people of 2007.
Well, no, I really can't say that I have, because, I mean, no, I really haven't, no.
Complicated action shots made easy. Doctor Who Confidential looks at the joys of using a green screen in and out. Now on BBC Three. Now, though, the joy of sex with Mum and Dad.
The female goes in and makes an egg chamber, and she lays between 200 and 400 eggs, and they start to hatch after about 2 to 3 weeks.
In 25 minutes on BBC Three, you're treated to the very first television episode of The Mighty Boosh ever. Sweet. Now, though, we finish off the Family Guy double.
Do all cats go to heaven when they die?
Some get stuffed.
What?
Some get stuffed.
And they don't go to heaven then?
No.
Now on 3, swearing, nudity and a great white shark. This went out 100% live just a few hours ago and we thought we'd share the love. It's 2 pints.
I don't know, it's enormous.
It is huge, isn't it?
Oh, isn't it beautiful?
In 15 minutes on BBC Three, we'll be finding out if fat men can hunt via a little trip to the Kalahari. But first, you don't really need to go anywhere if you've got a green screen. It's Doctor Who Confidential.
Rather than, it's a bit of,
Now, back in history a whole, 3 years? To the time when it was all just beginning, when Noel and Julian were just a mad northerner and a glam rock looky-likey southerner. A bit like they are now, really. It's the first one ever.
And it makes you feel good, don't it? A man treating you.
We continue our happy indulgence in the very first series of The Mighty Boosh in 20 minutes on BBC Three. But first, Peter's unhappy with the custom in his new restaurant. It's more Family Guy.
Can I just tell you, I'm wearing glasses at the moment. With this pair of glasses, I can do terrible damage to you.
Back with a vengeance now on 3. I'm not sure who's the more uncomfortable out of the parents and their teens, but at least they've got Maria as umpire. With strong language from the start, it's the new series of Sex with Mum and Dad.
I like being on holiday, I just let myself go a bit, I might, get scruffy and that, but I'm not hurting anybody, am I?
Time to let Alex, Jess and Paul work their magic now on BBC Three. It's Scams and Cons, Captain, but not as we know it. It's The Real Hustle.
What are you doing in the centre of Manchester?
I'm waiting for a boyfriend to come.
Boyfriend?
Yes, I'm a homosexual.
Strong language now as we go to the Kalahari Desert with our larger friends and find out if fat men can hunt. The desert seems a bit harsh for anyone to find food, doesn't it?
Football. No.
I helped around the house and I'd done my bed, and I don't think that women and girls should do it all the time. I think men and boys should do it sometimes.
Good evening, my little fun monkeys, and welcome to 3. We're kicking off tonight's proceedings with the Africa Cup of Nations. Get it? Kicking off. Football. Note to self. Must be funnier.
Well, in
in men's clothing, I just can't, one just can't feel comfortable. Whereas, as a woman, I know most people think you're exploiting yourself, but I feel more comfortable dressed as a woman than I do as a man.
Dave the Rottweiler has a lot to learn, and so does Eileen. She's not a Rottweiler, she's his owner, by the way. It's time for Mick to take charge. It's time for Dog Borstal.
I mean, I know he is. I mean, he was a year out the game, and it's a long, long time, and you don't just step back in and find your match fitness and match touch right. That's rather put me on. Was that you? Yeah.
Now on 3, the second in our double bill of Family Guy, and Peter decides to teach Meg to drive, but he manages to have a little accident that has large consequences in Family Guy. Now this is how the night shapes up for you tonight. Now it is the most annoying pop songs we hate to love, followed next by double fashion trouble for twins in what not to wear, and then later at night we have a brand new series called Help Me Anthea, I'm Infested.
Now on BBC Three, we hand over to Mick Martin, who needs to sort Dave out, quite frankly. Dave being a bad-tempered Rottweiler. And then next up, we have tonight's movie, which is the new version of Freaky Friday.
So long, farewell, I'll be there saying goodnight. I hate to go and leave this pretty sight.
Cartoon capers aplenty now in Family Guy, and it's a double bill. And in 20 minutes, Peter creates the perfect world. It's a long story. But first, he needs to ask the Pope for help in Family Guy. Now on 3, we head off to the Dog Borstal, and tonight a rather mischievous lurcher and a grumpy chocolate Labrador have to be brought under control in the Dog Borstal.